Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Mike from Six Psyche. In today's video, we're gonna take you on a tour of my home and Will's home as we've made some pretty big changes to our fish rooms. Will's added several new fish. We've rehomed some from here to his 250. And so far, it looks like everything that we've done in terms of rehoming fish has started to work out. So we're gonna take you through his house, show you some of the changes he's made in his aquariums, and then we're gonna come back here to my house. And as you can see behind me, there's always something going on in the fish room. Behind me, I've added this Six Psyche sign. We've added some different furniture. And that's one of the things that we both love about the hobby most, is the motion of the hobby. We're always thinking of new ways, new things that we can do in the fish room, new fish that we may wanna have, moving fish from one home to the next. It's just the activity of the hobby, how it keeps us mentally engaged all the time. And for guys, I'm speaking from my personal experience for, when you're looking for an outlet and you're looking for something to provide you mental peace, I can say personally, this is the hobby that provides that for me. And I'm hoping that by sharing these videos, if there's somebody out there that's looking to do the same, that you can take what we're doing and maybe add it to your life. But with that, I hope you guys enjoy today's video. Unfortunately, Will was out of town when this video was filmed, but we both thought it'd be a good idea for me to both check on his aquariums and film all the changes he's made over the past couple months. His 250-gallon South and Central American aquarium is one of those aquariums that you can definitely get lost in. It's one of those that, because of its size and with the two of us having multiple large tanks, that he feels very comfortable with experimenting with. And it has a combination of aggressive fish that you normally don't see together. The last time that we saw this aquarium, it was already stocked with several massive and show-stopping fish. His Texas cichlid and Jack Dempsey are by far the largest two that I've ever seen in person. But it also had male and female Salvinis, two other Jack Dempseys and Texas cichlids, some convict cichlids, an iridescent shark, a couple angelfish, and a few electric blue acaras, and his very first cichlid, the Oscar. He's since taken the electric blue acaras out and added them to his 125-gallon Scape Severum aquarium. This aquarium probably has changed the most over the last few months, going from one that housed numerous assorted schooling fish, sprinkled with a couple cichlids, to now housing red tiger severums, yellow severums, red shoulder severums, electric blue acaras, and Geophagus sphenis. And as these fish grow, it just becomes that much more intriguing. But back to his 250-gallon, as it's seen some new additions as well. Over the past few months, he's added some awesome fish. This Cuban cichlid he got from my visit at Imperial Tropicals, and although it is young, and we'll see what its future holds, it is assimilated relatively peaceful. The electric blue Texas that he added from the same visit, not so much. If there was any aggression at all in this aquarium, and with all the fish that I've mentioned, this is the only fish that is a minor problem. But after talking with Will, its aggression is something that he can handle, because the only fish that it bothers are the convicts, and they can hold their own. He's also adopted a few fish that didn't fare so well in my aquariums. This black belt I just couldn't put in any of my tanks without it either getting bullied or being the bully. But as you can see, it's doing just fine over here. The same goes for G Money, my old red tiger motor. He's now been in here for about a month, and in the few hours that I was able to observe the tank, he swam around unbothered, and that's always good to see. He hasn't made too many changes to his 150-gallon Peacock and Hap aquarium, but every time that we talk, I can tell that right now he's comfortable with both the stocking, activity, and relative peace in the tank. As soon as you walk out of his main fish room and before you can go upstairs, you have to pass Will's 125-gallon Mbuna tank and his 75-gallon flower horn grow out. Not much has changed in his Mbuna aquarium, as the only new additions are these super young Tropheus. His flower horns are doing well, but he's prepared to move one when the aggression starts to be a problem. Upstairs, he decided to start his wet pet project with his blue Umbi. He is currently in this 55-gallon, but just like Nino, my black nasty, Will's committed to growing his aquarium with his growth. Man, I absolutely love Will's fish room. He's got such a variety, and the experiment of his 250 with several aggressive South and Central American fish, is definitely my favorite. We've got a lot of future plans for his 250. I don't want to say too much, but it's definitely going to be a fun project. Here, in my fish room, so much has changed over the last month. Not only have we added fish, but the entire layout of the fish room has changed. We've moved both fish and aquariums around, replaced furniture, and even put up this wall separating the home gym from the fish room. These are the things that I absolutely love about the hobby. I'm able to continuously come up with new ideas about what's next or how I can do it better. But when it comes down to it, it's really all done because of what it provides. And for me, it's quiet. It's a place that I can sit either alone, with my wife or friends, that is both peaceful and fulfilling. But enough of all that. Let's get to what changed down here, starting with the layout. In our quest for symmetry, the main display area now has 3 75-gallon aquariums. This Red Tiger Moto aquarium with 5 grow outs, the Black Nasty aquarium, and the Red Terror grow out tank. The 2 125 aquariums, one being this Mbuna, stocked with Jallow Reef, some Psiloci, some red top hongies, and various other assorted Mbuna. The other is this Central American aquarium, with an electric blue Texas cichlid, a Viejas and Spillum, a Firemouth, a Convict, a Jack Dempsey, and a couple clown loaches. And last is the 210-gallon Peacock and Hap tank. It has not had any new additions since we last unboxed cichlids from Imperial Tropicals, but I do have a Taiwan Reef, a Red Borelai, and a Star Sapphire growing out one of my 40-gallon breeders that I'll hopefully be able to add in a few months. Outside of the main area, not much has changed. I still have the wild Colombian Oscar in the hospital tank. He's doing great, and when the time comes, I'll have a permanent home for him. My Mesoheros ornatus is still by himself in the 10-gallon growing out. My 40-gallon breeders still house my males in one and my German red females in the other. Upstairs, the military room has seen some pretty drastic changes as well. I completely rescaped and restocked this 55-gallon aquarium. It's now stocked with a True Green Terror, 3 Geophagus Altifrons, an electric blue Acara, and a couple Cories. My other 55-gallon that I last used as a grow out / isolation tank for the black belt, now at Will's, is also rescaped and restocked. In our last visit to London Town Tropicals, I came across these 5-star generals, and this is a fish that I wanted since last year. After getting them home and putting them into the aquarium, I quickly realized how aggressive they could be towards each other, so I decided to add some denison barbs as dither fish. There is so much more activity in both of these aquariums, and I'm thrilled to watch how these fish grow. Outside of fish growth, there's been no change to the 125-gallon South American tank, but these fish have grown. The Xingu Pike and the True Parrot are really starting to put on size, and with this being my first large aquarium, it definitely holds a special place in my heart. The long-lost aquarium that really hasn't gotten any love on the channel is my wife's 75-gallon Oscar aquarium. We love having this aquarium, and the entire time that we've owned it, we've been blessed with having 2 Oscars that were not only peaceful, but wouldn't leave each other's side. Well guys, that's all of our aquariums, and all the changes we've made to this point. We've got so many plans for the future, and look forward to sharing all of our experiences. We hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and until next time, be safe.